We should be live. We're back with episode 8 of Fallout 4. And I honestly don't know what we're gonna continue on with today. I think, I believe we're gonna have to side with the Brotherhood, because I think everything else is kind of fucked. So, I believe that's the only pathway that we can actually take now. So I guess let's go to, where is it, the Prid one, I guess? Is that where we're going? I actually can't even see where I'm supposed to go here. Go to Cambridge. Oh, that's for the, okay, so I need to, not that one. It'll be this one. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Do we have anyone? I don't want to lose respect from other people.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respecting the ideals created by our elder, not by simply killing the enemy and following orders. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After
Got me
which
some
Elder Maxon wishes to have
blueberry tea here.
If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Yeah, sure.
Your orders. Anything else?
I don't have any
Oh,
questions.
yeah,
Then I
there we go.
suggest dismissed.
Hello. Let's go talk to Maxon, is that his name? I think.
Brothers and sisters,
I'll just take a seat.
the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations.
Oh, not what I meant to do.
Facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly as a species, I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! I care about them, you know.
Oh.
The people of the Commonwealth.
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own devices.
Leaving them to their own devices is what reduced this metropolis to ruins in the first place. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
I hope this isn't another Brotherhood morals lecture.
Not at all. In fact, it's clear from Paladin Dance's report that you understand our core values. He feels you've become quite an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I don't need any fucking power armor.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin in my staff,
Well, I mean, we still have
report to the flight deck
pretty
for
modern
orders.
medicines
Welcome
and
aboard the Pridwin, soldier.
guns and things like that, so I highly doubt that this is the Middle Ages, Maxon. Okay, where are we going? To dance. Paladin dance.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Congratulations on the promotion. So how did it look out there?
Excuse
So
me,
dance.
Paladin Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine, I guess. He's a real yapper.
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly.
Yeah,
Not
sure.
to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down.
Uh-huh.
I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been
man, I'm
officially
so
assigned
tired.
you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Okay, let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Alright, what do we do?
There's no time to waste when there's work to be
Go
done.
talk to a bunch of people, I guess. Damn. Okay.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier.
Uh-huh.
Ready for your medical exam?
Yeah, sure.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bomb? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller. You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay,
That's all good.
second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
No.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason
Those
to
aren't
prevent you from
very
doing
medical
your
questions. I mean,
immediately.
you just kind of asked me if I've been sick before and if I was prepared for murder. That's one hell of a doctor, huh?
I'd just leave that if I were you. I've served
Okay.
on this vessel for years. It's the only home I know.
Ah, good. Glad to hear. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What books?
What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon
I'm just
wanted
meeting
me
the
to
crew.
So, you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report.
Kind of sounds like Professor Moon from
I'll provide
Hogwarts.
you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Give me 1 second. I had to clean my glasses up, sorry.
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me if you're done.
Alright, let's see, let's go talk to this lady. Hello.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Uh-huh.
Huh, not what I was expecting.
Uh-huh. I don't care.
I didn't join up to impress everyone.
Alright, easy night.
That's
Didn't mean
funny.
anything by it. Our usual recruits tend to be wastelanders. You don't look like one of them. Anyway, since
He
you
said, I don't care.
we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwan's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Uh-huh.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Come on. If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
I guess I can't argue with that. I was fighting with the Brotherhood at the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Quite a
That's
drop.
quite a drop.
The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3.
What do you mean you haven't walked since?
The left leg actually.
You use a power armor, you walk all the time.
Keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done,
You do a lot more walking than other people who don't have their legs.
If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Well, would you look at that?
Picking on a death blow as backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
I actually never noticed that she was missing her legs, oddly enough. Huh.
Step forward, Knight.
What's up?
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage,
Yeah.
I promise that I won't bite.
It looks uncomfortable.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Gotcha.
Out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help
yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Uh-huh.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Gotcha. Alright, let's see, what are we doing now? Meet Elder Maxon. I guess that's it. Whoop. Okay. Hello? Where you at, Maxon? What's up?
You familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Sure.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look.
Let's
over
do
there.
it.
That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there. Wipe out
You just sound a little racist, dog. I mean, honestly.
Understood?
You're just hating on things because they ain't human.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to
I guess that would be
speciesist.
speciesist.
The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
I don't need no damn vertibird. I'll just blast it from here with a mini nuke, or my missile minigun. Ah, they ain't doing nothing. Never mind. So you weren't taking me there, you were just bringing me down. Oh, okay, I see. Why wouldn't we just... What is... Y'all are blasting the vertibird, y'all don't realize that? I should blast y'all for that. Leave. Alright then. Hello, Dance.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Yeah, this would be really much easier if y'all would just let me switch over to my minigun. Again, it launches missiles. It would be significantly easier. Oh, the behemoth wasn't dead yet. He was just chilling. Uh-huh. Yeah, just let me out here. I'll jump, it's fine. Jump. Come on. Jump. See? See, that's what happens. That was entirely out of my control. If y'all would have just let me do my thing, we would have been fine. Am I gonna be stuck like this now? Oh, we're good. That was so weird. Alright then. Okay. There we go.
Quite a bit of trash to be moving. Searching through it could prove beneficial. I hear something. Oh.
Hello? Are we good now? Can we go? Is that everyone? You think?
Sweet.
Dance? What else? Is that it? Kinda feels like we've done everything here. Guess not.
Nice.
I'll take that. General Brock's terminal. Okay. Don't care.
Remain vigilant.
Excellent.
The place may appear abandoned. Let's see what we found. Got some ammo in here.
Uh-huh. Dance, where are we supposed to go? Secure Fort Strong Armory. Ah, that makes sense. Hello.
Developing this level of technology.
It's okay.
Is that it? Are we good? What's up, Paladin? Dance. What do we do?
You must hate.
Why the hate?
You hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cumbo. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Enough preaching already. I get it.
I suppose you're right. And judging from the corpses around here, you don't appear to need much in the way of motivation. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Hello. Now we go up to the Prydwen? Yep. Why is my controller not charging? Hopefully, I think my cord's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. Damn it. Let's just hope my controller doesn't start dying. It's about to. I don't think I really have. I got these short-ass chargers, but I don't think they'll work. That'll be fine.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake. I'm glad you feel that way. Because it only gets more difficult from here.
In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
That is kind of lit.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute.
I have.
Liberated a valuable holotape from their facility.
I have.
I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Uh-huh.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated.
Fallout
It
3?
wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions
I didn't realize
to our
it was the
cause
same
were
person.
instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel.
Here, I found another charger. Hopefully this one will work.
That's all I can tell you. Good luck, Knight.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second.
Give me 1 second.
Remote units at 30-second intervals.
Oh shit. Alright, let me... plug that in. Does that work? Aha, it does.
Explain yourself, Knight.
Huh? I didn't even hear what he said. What did he say?
There isn't much to explain. What's done is done.
That's your explanation? Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood.
Dude, what is... I'm so confused right now.
I don't know what to say, Elder.
Perhaps you should begin acting like a soldier and take responsibility for your actions. Unfortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Okay. Oops. I guess.
Tweaking pitch.
What do we do now? Retrieve the network scanner holotape. Oh shit. Where's that gonna be at? Up here. Oh, here. Oh, I gotta get it from what's his name? Sturgis, I think. I can't fast travel from here. Damn it. Excuse me, sorry. What if I just can I just... That wasn't as high as I was expecting. Alright. Fast travel.
I almost thought you would.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's up, man? I came to visit you. How you doing?
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
For me? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
What? No, stay here.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down. Hello, sir.
Can we trade a few things?
Oh. He's got one bottle cap. Can I give him different clothes? Yeah. Lorenzo's suit. Who was Lorenzo? I forgot.
You know what? Since we talked.
Oh yeah, the old dude.
Well, look at the two of us.
You're looking swell.
Prepared for the future.
Uh-huh.
I want to trade a few things.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Tell me much. Fall back. Just to make sure everyone filled out.
Oh, he's assigned to... Damn, is everyone assigned to food? I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives. Sturgis.
We could really use a hand.
Uh-huh.
No one sent me, but the Minutemen are always here to help.
A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in nearby.
Not a problem. Those ghouls are...
It'll be good not to have to...
Uh-huh.
We've been traveling for a spell. I was hoping to have some words with you.
Oh, my lord. Okay.
Now's a good time.
I'm used to this.
Feelings me...
I gotta say, some people...
Sure.
If a human...
Well, I guess I'm a little lucky then.
What's done is done. It doesn't matter much for glory.
I had no idea.
I figured, since we're traveling, if you ever need to know something about the Institute... Got me. No fooling you, huh? Don't take it personally. I lie to everyone. Maybe I'm just another...
Well, you're good in my...
I want that code, the bitch of the problem.
Uh-huh. Okay. Talk to you later, Deacon. What's up, Sturgis?
Sturgis,
Hey.
remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
Oh my god, dude, don't just fucking walk away from me.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
Dude, don't.
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the
Holy
Institute.
shit, dude, you're gonna piss me off.
Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Proctor Ingram.
I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Why didn't I just take it straight to Quinlan?
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Fucking, I don't know.
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry in the tarmac. Max and the Kelvs have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Hey, I can kind of see through the cracks of the door. Oh. What is that?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty.
Oh.
The Brotherhood used it in the Capitol Wasteland as a weapon against the Army. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
Okay.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
Huh. I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. Every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Okay.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Okay. I wasn't listening at all. Do I, where do we go? Oh, down here. Diamond City? No, maybe not. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. It's good to have you in. Okay, are we? Yeah, we are. We're supposed to be here.
This better be an emergency.
What are you? Shut up. Mind your own business. I wasn't talking to you. Excuse me, child.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
I got you some Nuka-Cola.
Thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
I got you.
Here you go.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really?
Yeah.
You mean it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Sanctuary Hills.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you. Catch you later, Sheffield. Hup.
You keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna start thinking you're a simp.
Shut up. Dr. Duff.
Hi.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for
Actually,
Skara.
I'm looking for Professor Skara.
Skara.
That's strange. So am I. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm
Damn.
afraid something
Go to Nick.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
Oh, that would be wonderful. The last place Professor Skara said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on the mapping device. There. Look, if you find her, could you tell her to come home?
Yeah, I got you. Oh, she probably dead. I never realized how much this game is just like a bunch of fucking fetch quests. Where am I supposed to be at? Up here. There it is.
General Atomics Galleria remains closed by order of the director.
Welcome to the General Atomics Galleria.
Uh-huh.
Your new supervisor.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Splendid. Well, let me be the first to welcome you to your new assignment. Once you've had a chance to get settled in, you should report to the director. His office is located in the statue in the center of the plaza. The Galleria is currently closed to the public, but staff and employees are permitted on the grounds, of course. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to assist you.
All right.
That's all.
Very well.
Remember, you are the pride of General Atomics.
Oh. My bad. What? I'm sorry, dude. I didn't realize. Yo. Hey, chill. Shut down. Shut down. Ow. Listen, I'm sorry. I did not realize I had to pay. It's not that serious. Okay, are y'all fine? You good? Okay. Can I take these bowling pins? Oh, you can. Nice. Yo, Skara.
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
I'm looking for you, actually.
I was looking for you.
Oh, well, that puts an entirely different spin on everything, doesn't it? My name
Yes.
is Professor Skara, and in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime. So, now that I've formally introduced myself, perhaps you care to tell me why you're here.
We need your help.
Sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to ask for your help.
How very interesting. I wasn't aware that you people ever asked for anything. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come to some kind of a mutual understanding.
Fuck, I don't know, to tell the truth.
To get Liberty Prime back online.
Liberty Prime? Where have I heard that before? Oh, back another time.
What is your work at General Atomics?
We'll just find someone else, I suppose.
Now hold on a moment. If you think you're going to find someone else in the Commonwealth with my level of expertise, you're sorely mistaken. All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
That's what I thought. back down here. Hello.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory flow is completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing them down.
Charming, isn't she?
Maybe I should teach her some manners.
That's not necessary. She isn't going to be much good to us if she's lying in a hospital bed. Besides, Skara's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building its electromagnetic actuators.
Yeah.
Sure. Anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan,
high-powered magnet
is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Locate a high-powered magnet. I wonder if I could find one here in the cheat room. I'm gonna give it a look real quick, actually. Alright, let's go down here and see. Let's see, let's find the H's. Maybe it'll be here in junk. Oh boy. What was it, a heavy-duty magnet or a high-powered magnet? Yeah, there we go. 3 of them. Okay. Alright, and fast travel back to here. I got this sore right up under my tongue, like on the webbing of my tongue. Makes it kind of hard to speak. Scrap everything. Just clearing stuff out. Oh. Oh, not what I meant to do. There we go. Speak to Proctor Ingram. Alright, let me clear some of this stuff out first. Like having a clean work area. Oh. Scrapping everything. Damn it. There we go. Just scrapping everything. Okay. Alright, good enough for me.
Now that we have intelligence on the Institute, use it against them to gain the upper hand.
What's that? I'll take that. Ingram, what's up?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Thank goodness.
Uh-huh.
I've finished restoring Prime's basic programming, but trying to explain to him why he can't walk is testing my patience.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Uh-huh.
What's Prime armed with?
Prime has 2 weapon systems, his eye laser and his nuke pack. The eye laser can target a hostile from hundreds of yards out and take it down with pinpoint accuracy. His nukes are modified Mark 28 nuclear bombs. They used to drop the things from bombers during the war. Just one of the nukes is equivalent to about 3 or 4 Fat Man shells. Basically, whatever it hits isn't getting up again. His eye laser is almost ready to go, but without nukes to load into his pack, he's fighting at less than half his capability.
Oh, I got you.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's the Commonwealth was a major stage, but since we arrived...
Liberty Prime will be effective when we get him.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
She's right.
Of course. But before you... Proctor Quinn, we're fair to catch.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Scribe Halo. I suggest hopefully, but good luck, Knight.
Alright, what am I supposed to do? Speak to Scribe Halen. Where's Halen at? Here? No, elsewhere. Waypoint Echo. Alright. Oh shit, come on. Come on. There we go.
Good
what's
to
up?
see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Thank you.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is in peace.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Okay.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Look, if you
Wasn't
don't,
listening.
good
What do I do?
luck. Make sure you take plenty of radiation protection.
Locate the bomb storage facility. There we are. There's a big bomb. Ooh. Okay. Punk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we're good. Let's go in here. Leave me alone, you bunch of pricks. This way, I guess. Okay. Let's go down here then. There we go. Hello.
Excuse me. State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Looking for bombs.
For some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
You know what? Enough of this nonsense. Tell me where the nukes are right now.
Your anger will not bring you closer to Atom, nor to his holy works. You will leave this place at once, or face Atom's wrath.
This is your last warning. Show me the nukes, or else.
No! Your time on this world has ended. Face Atom's wrath!
You like bombs so much? How about this, pal? You like those bombs? Fucking prick. How's that for you? Is that good for you? You want to worship those? Worship these nuts, pal. Alright, how do we get down there? Okay.
No way to hack this.
Or maybe I gotta... There we go. Alright. Good enough for me. What's this? Activate. I guess it's active now. Plenty of nuclear bombs. So it was just that one dude. Hello. Okay, so I guess not that way. Am I lost? No, here we go. Am I going the right way now? Maybe? Okay. Alright, how the hell do I get out of here? What is this? How do I go up? Oh, shit. Ain't this a bit of a doozy? There's supposed to be some elevators here or something? What if I blow this up? Nothing. Fuck. Bit lost here. There we go. Shit. Hello, fella. Get down there. Can I launch myself up there with the hatch? No. Maybe if I hack this terminal. Maybe. Nope. Is that it? Are we good? Can I go? Oh! That actually did work. Okay.
You're an inspiration to us all.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to make sure that the Mark 28 nukes remain stable when loaded into his bomb pack. Shouldn't take us more than a day or so. Well, Professor,
I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
I appreciate the confidence, but I'm still a bit concerned. We haven't fully thrown the switch on the new.
Proctor.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to make sure that the Mark 28 nukes should.
We haven't.
Right. I have full.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
The honor should belong to you.
Okay. You need to get out of my way so I can do it then? Alright, whatever. Fuck you, pal.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Let's run a basic diagnostic on it.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska.
Anchorage,
Primary
Alaska.
targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders.
Boy, there's a fuckload of just sitting around and waiting in this game.
It's looking good from where I'm sitting. Professor, you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here. Appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Uh-huh. Don't really care.
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. Better hightail it up to the Cridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Boy, I can't wait for another goddamn fetch quest.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Like?
had nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something. Unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Oh my god, dude.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Yeah.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Oh, Knight.
So Quinlan.
I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry.
Man, you're all a bunch of pieces of shit.
I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't like your fucking tone.
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna...
You need to shut your mouth. I'm not... Lady, just shut your mouth and stick with my fucking plan.
And you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my vertibird gunship's computer.
Alright.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
I'll follow you. If you'll move. Oh my god, don't fucking do this. What the fuck is going on? What? I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Go, lady, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, what? Couldn't have just fucking talked to me up there. What?
Plan on killing Paladin
No,
Dance?
I don't.
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone.
Perhaps you're in the wrong crew then.
You, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Can I... No, I can't fast travel from here, I don't think. Alright, let's go. Shut your mouth. Listening Post Bravo.
Going down. Approach and commencing attack on hostile target.
Dance? How do I get in there? What the hell? Okay.
something could... I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Dance.
I might have, if I'd known what I was. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon
Not
had
really.
sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for.
I don't really
Synths
care.
Can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall.
Exactly.
Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
I've got your back.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Leave listening post Bravo.
Going up.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Because you're wrong.
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
That's insane. He dedicated his life to protecting mankind.
Is that what it told you? How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
How about I execute you?
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Yo, Dance. What's good, man?
Hey, it took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Nice.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell.
Can I trade with you?
You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier.
Okay. So do we go to the Prydwen now? Yeah.
Watch your step.
I always get confused. I think I'm supposed to walk down those stairs, even though no, I'm not.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours. Including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put on the Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Uh-huh.
Station keeping maintained.
Paladin.
Thrusters stable.
Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dan's has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Yeah, sure.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Now, they're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk on. If we strike them now,
then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you. Now, before you
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype road. They use the. If you could use, I'm certain we could.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have it's. I have no. Sure, Proctor.
I think that's when you're ready. They'll provide them. Ad Victoriam.
Uh-huh. I mean,
Was well deserved,
it was kind of my fault because I went straight in and just murdered everybody in the Institute, or murdered the father without actually considering any options or realizing what I needed to do. That is a wild looking power armor. Fuck it. I guess we're taking this path then. Huh? The fuck? Sorry y'all, I'm looking for Pam real quick. I gotta unlock this first? Alright, here's what we're doing then. Now I gotta get down here. And of course I gotta... What was it? It's railroad, right? So... how do I...
Think they've run off?
Oh shit, can I not get in there? I can't get in there. Hello.
We should have this operation wrapped up in no time.
Yeah, should, but I can't fucking... I don't think we can finish the game. I think everything's too broken to finish the game. I can't believe this.
I'll find you.
Huh, what the fuck? R A I L R O A D. Come on, fucking let me in, dude.
Hiding is point. Nice try. Leave no survivors.
Oh, maybe I gotta eliminate all these dudes first. That makes sense.
Feel
Alright, well, I guess my game's too broken to finish, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and I'll give it some thought, but quite possibly the Fallout series, because everything has been broken, or the Fallout 4 series, because everything has been broken since the very beginning. So, anyways, thank you all very much for stopping in, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. Catch you on the next one. Have a good one. See you.